Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got episode number 117 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here in MLB 21 the show, and we are back for opening day 2027 back here in Anaheim, California. And our first game of this new year will be against the Texas Rangers. The Rangers coming into town. Same team that you expect out of this Rangers squad if you have been watching for the last couple seasons. You still got Keibert Ruiz on this team. You got Nate Lau. You got Josh Young. You got Julio Pablo Martinez. You got Steele Walker as well. And as for the Angels, not many moves were made in the offseason with the actual lineup. It is going to be Marsh, Seager, Trout, Bell, Ohtani, Rutschman, Mendoza, Jeremiah Jackson, and Jo Adell. Finally, a big league starter. He's going to get about a half a season to prove himself, and then we'll reevaluate at the trade deadline. But for now, Jo Adell is going to be starting in center field. And folks, if you have not yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more MLB 21 The Show here on the channel as we get the 2027 MLB season underway. There is Jose Berrios. Tremendous year last year. 20-7 record, 3.03 ERA. Let's see what he can do this season wearing another new number. It's all right. He's wearing 16 now. Steele Walker is going to ground out to Jeremiah Jackson to get us started for the first out of the brand new year. Julio Pablo Martinez down the 2-2. Can hit a fastball into left field. We're keeping Trout in left, letting Adell play center. That will be the second out of the inning. And now to the plate will be Rick Thomas, the shortstop. That's going to be strike three. Looking on the fastball. So we go to the bottom of the first. Dakota Hudson is the starter for the Rangers. He's going to get Brandon Marsh to hit that one into left field, and that one's going to get down. Marsh going to look for extra bases, and he's going to be in there. Brandon Marsh with a leadoff double. Here is Corey Seager on the 2-1. Going to hit one up the middle. It's going to go right to Rick Thomas, but it moves Marsh over to third with one out in the inning. And here's another look at this Angels lineup. We went over it earlier. Look out for Mike Trout and Josh Bell batting back-to-back right now. 3 and 4, and then Ohtani batting fifth. Here comes Trout on the 3-2 count. He's going to get struck out on the slider up. He's 34 years old now. Not great. Josh Bell in the 1-2. Going to pop out the sinker, and we are going to leave Marsh stranded at third. Runner on third, one out, and the Angels get absolutely nothing. So we go to the top of the second, and Nate Lau turns on one deep right field. Marsh going to look at it, and it's off the pole. And the Texas Rangers going to get off to a 1-0 start, 362 feet for Nate Lau. And the first baseman makes it a 1-0 game. So now up will be Josh Young, and on the full count, Young going to turn one right center field. That one's going to get down as well. Jo Adell is going to throw that one in, but Josh Young is on with a no-out double. And now the play is Jake Shiner on the 1-1 count. He turns one, but Drew Mendoza with the dive and the throw from his knees. Mendoza gets the first out the inning. Bubba Thompson now in the 2-2. Gonna pop out the slurve in to right. Brandon Marsh is under it. Will they tag Young from second to third? They will not, so Josh Young stays put at second for, of course, Keibert Ruiz, the former Angel on the 1-1. Hits one into left. That ball is gonna get down. Trout can't get it, and Keibert Ruiz is going to make this a 2-0 game. The switch-hitting catcher strikes one more time. Thankfully, though, this inning will finally end with a ground out to Corey Seager, but the damage has been done. The Rangers go up 2-0. So we go to the bottom of the second. Here's Shohei Ohtani. I don't love that swing right there, but he might beat out the throw, actually. Keibert Ruiz to first. They're going to barely gun out Ohtani at first base. One gun for the former Ranger and Adley Rutschman. Rutschman hits the sinker up the middle. There we go. It's a 1-out single for him against his former team. And now to the plate will be Drew Mendoza. Full count. Mendoza draws the walk. Runners on first and second with one out for Jeremiah Jackson. He was great in the postseason. Jackson, though, right on the ground. Tailor-made for the Rangers. And we go to the top of the third, still down by 2 runs. Steele Walker up first in the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slurve by Jose Berrios. One down for Julio Pablo Martinez. Martinez on the ground to Jeremiah Jackson. Routine second out of the inning. For the 3-hole hitter, it is Rick Thomas on the full count. Thomas, swing and a miss on the slurve. We now move to the bottom of the third, trying to get some runs on the board. Here comes Jo Adell. And okay, Jo Adell's going to get a lot of help right there. We will take it. Ball 4. He will be on first. For the top of the order, it is Brandon Marsh. He's going to turn on a sinker deep center to the track. It is going to be caught by Steele Walker. I thought Marsh got all of it. But Adell's still at first on a 3-2 count. Adell's running on the pitch. Corey Seager had ball 4, but he swings instead. Adell moves to second, but there's 2 outs for Mike Trout on the 2-2. He's going to hit the slider in to shallow center field where it will be caught. We go to the fourth. Still down by 2 runs, the Angels strand yet another in scoring position. They've stranded 4 so far in the game, as they're going to get a ground out right there to Josh Bell to start off. The top of the 4th, Josh Young now on the 2-1. Deep left field, that ball's way out of here. That one got out in a hurry. Josh Young, 402 feet, and the Texas Rangers extend the lead again. It is 3-0 for them. It's a 1-2 count out of Jake Shiner. He will hit one on the ground to Josh Bell. Bell over to Jose Berrios. 2 gone in the inning for Bubba Thompson, and Thompson is going to hit one into right field. Marsh is under it, but we go to the bottom of the 4th. The Angels still struggling with the bats from last season, and he might be one of the best hitters in the game, but Josh Bell will strike out on the curveball by Dakota Hudson. Shohei Ohtani now on the 2-2, hits one into the infield. That ball is going to split the shift, so Ohtani's on with a 1-out single. Can we finally get stuff going? Well, here comes the all-star catcher. It is Adley Rutschman on the 1-1 count. He will dig the sinker and hit it into center field. Runners on first and second with just 1 out for Drew Mendoza. 2-1, high breaking curveball. Mendoza takes it a deep way to left field. That one is going to be caught. We will tag Ohtani from second to third. He is in, so runners at the corners with 2 outs. Can Jeremiah Jackson come in clutch? And the answer is no. The Angels strand another 2. As we go to the top of the 5th inning, they are still getting shut out. Keibert Ruiz, he has a double. Now give him a single. Leadoff hit for the switch hitting catcher. And now the 9-hole spot is up. It is Phillip Irvin, the right fielder, hits one into right, but there is his opposing right fielder in Brandon Marsh. That'll be the first out of the top of the 5th, as the Rangers will now turn the lineup over to Steele Walker on the 2-2. He hits one right back to Berrios. Berrios to Seager, Seager to Bell. They'll turn the double play. Can we finally get on the board in the bottom of the 5th? That will be decided as Joe Adell gets one to bleed in right field. We will take it. It is a leadoff single. Yeah, Adell going to stay at first base. Leadoff single for Joe. Now Brandon Marsh on the 1-2. We are sending Adell again. Marsh will ground out to second, but it prevents the double play. Adell moves over to second base for Corey Seager on the 1-1 count. He hits one into left field. Opposite field hitting right there for Corey Seager. Joe Adell to the plate. He's in there. The Angels get on the board. It is 3-1 now. Mike Trout on the 2-1 hits a sinker deep left center. That ball is going to get down at the wall. Seager moves to third, Trout to second, and the Angels are threatening the Rangers now in the bottom of the 5th, and Dakota Hudson doesn't get through 5 innings. They pull him very early. In comes Wes Benjamin. Let's see what he will do against Josh Bell. And Bell from the right side of the plate pulls one into left field. Corey Seager scores. Trout will do the same. Bell will go to second. He is in there. Tie game off the bat of Josh Bell. It is 3-3. Shohei Ohtani on the 1-1. Grounds one to second base. It will move Josh over to third. For, of course, Adley Rutschman on the 1-2 count. Rutschman not great from the right side. Grounds out to third. We go to the top of the 6th in a tie game. It is now 3-3. Julio Pablo Martinez up first. The 2-2 swing and a miss on the fastball by Berrios. 1 down for Rick Thomas on the 1-1. He will hit one to Josh Bell. Easy second out of the inning. And now up will be the first baseman. It is Nate Lau on the 1-2. He gets all of that slurve. Deep right field. As soon as the Angels tied this game up, the Rangers retake the lead. It is Lau's second of the ball game. 427 feet for him, and Texas retakes the lead. It is 4-3. Josh Young in the 2-2. That will probably be Jose Berrios' last pitch of this game, but he will strike out Young. We go to the bottom of the 6th, down by 1 run. Drew Mendoza up first, hits one into center field where it will be caught by Steele Walker. 1 gone for Jeremiah Jackson, and on the 1-2 count, Jackson hits one into the gap. That one will get down. Will Jackson look for 2? Yes, he will, and Jeremiah Jackson's on with a 1-out double. There we go. So runner on second for Joe Adell on the 3-2 count. Adell's going to pop up the changeup. That one's going to be caught in center field. It is not deep enough, of course, to tag Jeremiah Jackson to third, so he stays put at second for Brandon Marsh, and they're going to save Marsh one on the slider. To the 7th inning, Emilio Pagan pitching for the Angels. What a season last year. 1.72 ERA over 60 games. Let's hope for more of the same this season. Jake Shiner up first in the 1-2. Grounds one right to the former MVP in Corey Seager. First out of the inning right there. And now to the plate will be the left fielder. It is Bubba Thompson. Thompson's going to get popped up into the infield. There is the leader of the book club. It is Josh Bell. 2 down in the inning for Keibert Ruiz on the 1-2. Ruiz pulls the fastball. Deep right field. Keeper Ruiz has got a double, he's got a single, and now he's got the home run. 434 feet for the former Los Angeles Angel, showing why the Rangers maybe won the Rutschman-Ruiz trade. Oh my goodness. And against the guy, Emilio Pagan, who was tremendous last year, Pagan gives up a hit to Phillip Ervin. So in comes Aaron Bummer to hopefully just come in, get one out of the top of the order. It will be Steele Walker first on the 1-2 lefty, swing and a miss. On the slider, the Angels, though, down by 2 runs. In the bottom of the 7th, Benjamin still pitching to Corey Seager, and Corey Seager rips one into left center field. He is on it with a leadoff base knock, so Mike Trout on the 1-1 hits one on the ground. Will the Rangers turn 2 here? The answer will be yes. Trout can't beat out the throw at first, so no one on for Josh Bell, as Josh will draw the walk, so he'll be on first, and we're going to bring in Trey Mancini. We brought him in the offseason for a reason. I want him to hit here against the lefty, obviously, because Shohei's not great against left-handed pitching, but Mancini's going to strike out. He will stay in the game, of course, at the DH spot. We go to the top of the 8th. Bummer is still pitching for LA. Going to pick up the out right there. Try to bunt his way on. It does not work. Rick Thomas, though, lines one into center field. Joe Adell is there, but it will be a 1-out single for the Texas Rangers. Nate Lau now on the 3-2 count. Hits one in the left. Back-to-back singles for the Rangers, and that will do it for Aaron Bummer. In comes Tanner Rainey, postseason hero Tanner Rainey. Last year, though, in the regular season, ERA of 3.61. Trying to get out the jam right now. Josh Young up first in the 2-2. Hits one on the ground, and it's tailor-made. Jackson to Seager, bare hand. Oh my goodness, Corey Seager. He throws it in the dugout, and the Rangers will score a run because of it. And now Rainey's walking Jake Shiner. Thompson on the 2-2 takes a terrible swing, but the damage has been done. The Rangers score another run thanks to the error by Corey Seager, and now we move to the bottom of the 8th. Nick Frey up now for the Rangers. Rutschman comes up, and he will strike out on the changeup. So 1 gone in the inning for Drew Mendoza. High fastball. Mendoza rips it deep center field. That ball's got to get out of here. 2 gone for Jeremiah Jackson. On the 1-1 count, Jackson going to try to bunt his way on, and that's what he's going to do. Jeremiah Jackson on with a 2-out base knock. So Joe Adell on the 1-1 rips one down the right field line. Jackson and Adell are producing at the bottom of the order. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. Can Brandon Marsh pick them up? The answer is no. That will now be 11 runners stranded by the Angels. As we go straight to the bottom of the 9th, Jonathan Hernandez coming in for the save. Let's see if he can get it right now. ERA of 4.25 last season, and if that's an out, it's a good start for Hernandez. Popped out, foul territory. It is caught at third by Josh Young. 1 gone from Mike Trout, and on the 1-2 count, Trout will hit the changeup into right field. Going back actually pretty deep in right is going to be Phillip Ervin, though. 2 gone in the inning. It will be up to Josh Bell, and on the 2-2 count, Bell on the ground at first. His opposing first baseman is there. Lau over to Hernandez, and that will do it. The Texas Rangers pick up the win here on opening day 2027. They'll beat the Los Angeles Angels by a score of 6-3. The story of this game obviously was the Angels stranding 11 base runners into this ball game. Not good. By the way, I don't know if I showed you, Bob Melvin is our manager now, so that's cool. But we had 12 hits. We lose the game. We strand 11. Upside, though, Jeremiah Jackson looked great batting 8th. Might have to move him up. And also, Joe Adell was actually very productive batting 9th. So I'm excited to see where he does go in the future. But that'll do it, folks, for episode number 117 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode on MLB 21 The Show. If you have not yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. And Mamba forever.